For us, we're trying to be a program that is an alternative to junior hockey. We offer a junior hockey style program in a minor hockey environment. Kids are able to make mistakes there. They play a lot more than they would in junior hockey, but they get a junior hockey development plan. And kids are moving on to the next level, playing U18 now versus rushing things and playing junior.
We didn't have open borders at the time, so slowly built it. We're finally a top team in U16, and that's kind of what we're hoping to build now. With Mike Bada's U18 program, they're the #1 team in the province. So if we can build something good and hand them off into U18.
You want guys to move on and you want guys to succeed, and as a coach, that's the stuff that you take pride in when you see players that are moving on and play the next level. We're not just developing hockey players, we're developing young men, and I think that's the most rewarding thing as a coach. It's not just about hockey players, right? It's people too.
Ajax Pickering, it's a great place to play at just because, coaches, facilities, and just everyone that's here to help out, the good ice times and everything. You never feel kind of left out, and it's a great thing about playing in this program. Everyone's equal here. There's always something available to help you get better, and it's a great place to play at.
My biggest thing is this is so close to home. I grew up playing here, and I want to try and build something here now that we have open borders, getting the right players and staying at home and not losing some of those players to Toronto. And I feel like myself and the other great coaches that we have on our staff are able to provide the same type of product for those players.
The association is professional from top to bottom. There's ample ice for me as a coach to provide to my kids for the best development that they can have. Development is the key, especially at these young ages. You want these kids to be set up to play at the best level that they can play, or the highest level that they can play. So the more development and the more structure they have, the better they have a chance of succeeding to where they want to go in the future.
Coach selection process is done by an independent panel that has no children playing hockey in the Ajax Pickering Minor Hockey Association. This allows for a completely independent and unbiased selection of coaches.
We've been to the OMHA championships the last 3 seasons. We've made it to a lot of Sundays and tournaments. We're just a very competitive team every year, and we're continuing to build a program where we can compete against the top Toronto teams. That's our goal moving forward as we continue to build this thing.
I think it's at a point now where guys see the track record of success, and they see the number of players that are playing in either the Ontario Hockey League or are committed to NCAA schools, or guys playing in the National Hockey League. I think at the end of the day, if a kid has aspirations to play at the next level, we're a program and organization that can give them the tools to get there.
It's always cool walking into our practice rinks and game rinks like Don Beer and seeing guys that have came through this program are now playing in NHL.
Just to see all the jerseys hung up there, it's pretty inspirational to see that, because that's where I want to be. Just a little bit of a push for motivation just to see those guys who've come from Ajax and Pickering.
Every guy that comes to this team and plays on this team wants to be at that level, and it's always good as a reminder.
The amount of ice time we have available to us for the development, for our ability to make these players the best they can be, I think that's top, hands down, probably the best thing that the association provides for us.
The facilities are top notch, the gyms and the arenas. We've got all the ice in the world. We've got plenty of practice ice a week. There's extra ice we can pick up. The support that we get from our administrative staff is top notch and allows us to focus on developing hockey players and not have to worry about the logistical side of the things.
Yeah, we get great ice, usually to our practices, so after our skate we get to work on special things that we want to do.
Even prior centers that I've been to, we always have more ice time and resources available. We're always skating. It's just good to know that we're always going to be ready for the next game.
We're allowed to run our programs and free to be creative with how we do things, and we're given a lot of freedom and flexibility from the association, and they do nothing but support us and allow us to use the skills trainers we want to use and work out at the gyms we want to work out at. That's going to be best geared towards our specific age groups.
We're big on character. We have a tight group. We win games based on having a good room, and we rally around each other, and I think it's a big part of our success. You got to build it on culture first.
I came from a team where they just focused on only having fun and not taking it seriously, so hearing what Joe had to say really drew me towards the winning atmosphere.
Team's always good every single year. They have a reputation, and I know that I wanted to be on a good team so I could develop a lot, so I knew this was the spot to come to.
Ajax Pickering has the best in-class coaches, providing our players with excellent development and a supportive environment. Our teams are competitive without a win-at-all-costs attitude. Ajax Pickering is the place to play. We'll see you in April.